This is a video to discuss the layout of the Chem 131 Jetnet course. When you open the Chem 131 I-50 page on Jetnet, it should look something like this. Notice that on the left side of the page there's an upcoming events widget. In the upper left side of the page you will see the hamburger menu icon. When you click on the hamburger menu, it opens the navigation menu to the entire site, allowing you to quickly jump to the section you need. Now we'll discuss the different sections of the course. Underneath the opening graphic, you will find several resources for the overall course. Starting at the top, you will see the link to our textbook, an open educational resource from the OpenStax Foundation, a nonprofit trying to lower the cost of college. Next is the link to the overall assignment schedule for the course. You're free to work ahead in the course, but there are deadlines for assignments. In addition, there is a due date in the title of each assignment on Jetnet. The course syllabus is included as a Word file for your reference, though each of you should have received a copy via email before class starts. The Excel file labeled Learning Objectives is a detailed breakdown of the specific objectives for each section of each chapter, a sort of focus for your studying. This file is an image of the American Chemical Society's exam periodic table. The values on the version will be standard for the course. There is also an accessible version of the table available via the link provided. After the introduction section is the course prep section, which includes some basic activities to make sure you know how to use Jetnet in the ways needed for this course. I am also collecting some baseline data on your knowledge going into the course. The class has 3 live sessions a week. These live sessions are recorded and you are not required to attend them, though I do suggest you at least watch the videos. We will be using the time to go over the virtual labs, answer questions, and work through problems. As you can see from the schedule, we will be running the live session from 9 to 10 in the morning on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The focus of each day is listed in the assignment schedule we talked about earlier, and I will assume you have done the reading and watched any concept videos before the live session. The first big blue button link is the one we will use for the live sessions, and all recordings can be found at this link also. The study room link is the big blue button that can be run by any student and can be used as a way for several of you to get together and study. People need to be respectful of each other in any instances of big blue button. The bulk of the course is contained in the learning unit sections, and they all follow the same structure. The beginning is a short breakdown of the goals of the unit. After the opening paragraphs is a list of YouTube videos that cover the concepts of the chapter. Some of the videos are my own, and others are videos I selected that cover concepts in a way different from how I did or with better production values. Each unit also contains several practice assignments to help you work through the math we will be using. The answers are also provided. You do not need to turn these in or even do them, but they will help you hone your skills before the exam. After the practice material, we will get into the assignments for the unit. There are 4 types of assignments. The first is the pretest. These occur each chapter at the beginning of the course and later once per unit. These are scored on participation and must be done by the deadline. The goal of the assignment is to show me what the basic knowledge of the class is before the chapter, so I can modify my examples to address issues I see. The next assignment type is the chapter formative assessment. These are multiple choice quizzes to help you gauge your understanding. You must score a minimum of 8 out of 10 to pass the assignment, but you can take it as many times as needed before the deadline. However, there are more than 10 questions in the bank, and it reshuffles the questions each time you take the quiz. The last 2 types of assignments are unit summative exams. The first part of the exam, the Part A assessment, is a multiple choice style timed exam. There are 40 questions and you have 45 minutes. While that seems quick, it is enough time if you study the material and still allow you to look up an answer or two. I do not use Respondus and expect that you will have materials available, but if you try and rely on looking up all the answers, you'll never finish on time. You get 2 attempts at the assessment and your better score will count. and yes, the questions reshuffle each attempt. The second part of the summative exam, Part B, are the free response questions. There are 5 questions, and you must complete 3 of them correctly to pass. You'll have access to the questions 48 hours before the due date. Your answers will need to be handwritten, then scanned and uploaded. The final section in each unit is where you'll find the labs that occurred during the unit. All the labs are virtual, and you do not need to purchase any materials. We will go over the specifics of completing labs in the live session. The last assessment for the course is the final exam. The final exam is cumulative and timed. There are 60 multiple choice questions, and the exam lasts 60 minutes. Before you have a coronary, realize the exam is not mandatory. The exam is a way you can increase your final grade, but it cannot hurt you. More details are available in the grading systems video. Hopefully this video has helped you understand the layout of the course, and I'll see you in the live sessions.